So I'm back on this Ford Transit where the scan tool was saying power window switch to ground b1413. That is not the code. This is why you can't trust code readers for some things. There was tons of issues in the driver's side door harness. But that is for the front impact sensors. Let's see if the code comes back. So, the b1413 is not a master window switch code, although I did find wire harness issues in there. And it needs a new driver's door harness, but I think that's good enough for now. What happened is this thing was in an accident and it knocked the whole harness to pieces here. So this only has one frontal impact sensor and it should be attached to something. So now it's plugged back in. Sometimes, so I saw a YouTuber, and I'm not trying to be down on anyone, I saw a YouTuber saying there's no difference between you going to AutoZone or Advanced for a free code pull versus the mechanic doing a proper diagnostic. So in some cases, an experienced guy with a code reader can steer you in a direction, but systems have so many different ways that they function and operate. Sometimes the code pull is just not going to do it. So this is so smashed up in here. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. So I'm going to probably just run the impact sensor in. So if it is in a collision, it is gonna blow up. It's gonna blow the sensor. So that code, like I said, doesn't mean shit with a code tool, with a scan tool. I went into the description and figured out, hey, that has something to do with the front impact sensors. Like I said, somebody on YouTube was mocking shops like me. So you go to AutoZone or Advance or a buddy, and he thinks he's, the mechanic with the code pull. Says, hey, you need this, and you go to a shop and like, we don't care what anyone else says. We want to do our own diagnostic, and that may include a code pull as well. Because he has enough experience, he can diagnose from a code reader, and some of them have data that tell us what's going on. But you have to have experience with that tool and the vehicle and the systems. You can't say there's no difference. There is a difference, and I just proved it.